Alright guys, morning name, 4 weeks out. So, good news there, we finally broke 190, so I'm excited about that. It's early, I didn't get much sleep, well, like 7 hours or so. I guess it's a decent amount, but Danielle woke me up when she was getting ready for work and I couldn't fall back asleep, so yeah. I'm going to get dressed, have some oatmeal. I don't have posing for 2 hours, but I wanted to let my food digest a little bit before that. And yeah, good news. I'm below 190 finally, so still probably have close to, I'd say probably about 9 pounds before I think I would be stage ready, but we'll see. I'm meeting with my coach today, going over some more of the details on what this new macro split, I guess, is going to be. And yeah, I'll follow up with you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, so coming at you again in the car, because I'm always in the car, what else is new? But, okay, so I have a really tough decision to make. So last time you guys saw me, it's really bright. Hopefully it's not too bad. Last time you guys saw me, I was, I think, just getting to posing practice or heading to posing practice, something like that. So I ended up, where the heck is all this? It's really bright. There we go. Okay. So you guys saw me, I was just heading to posing practice. So I'm done with posing practice. Now it's about an hour and a half later. Actually about 2 hours later, but just pulled up to the gym. So I'm getting ready to go do chest and triceps. So I have a really tough decision to make because normally when I do posing, I actually pose with my coach's wife. She's the one who handles men's physique posing. And today he wanted to actually pose with me because I had expressed some concerns about me not feeling as lean as I should be, being that I'm only 4 weeks out. So he basically had said that he wanted to meet up and or you know, go over posing with me today. So did that and then finished up, and we kind of went into his office and just talked a little bit more. And basically my concerns I expressed to him on Thursday were just that I was not as lean as I felt I should be. That's the gist of it. And he just kind of told me, you know, stop worrying. Stressing can cause, you know, more fat to be stored, and cortisol, like different hormones and stuff, can from stress end up storing more fat. So he said, just try not to stress. You know, you're making progress. I've lost 12 pounds since I started this prep about 8 weeks ago, so it's not horrible by any means. He said, you know, you're right on track, but we only have 4 weeks left. So he was basically saying, you know, he pretty much said, I don't know that you'll be ready in 4 weeks for stage, which is very frustrating. And it's not his fault. It's nobody's fault. He said that typically they do 16 to 20 week preps, and this was a lot shorter, a 12-13 week prep. So nobody's fault, but my body's just not progressing as fast as I was hoping. And basically he said, you know, you have a couple of options. So my show is in Boise, and that is on June 3rd. There's also a show in Twin Falls that is about 3 weeks after that, and Twin Falls is only, it's still in Idaho. It's only like, I don't know, 2 hours away, less than that. So it's possible to do that as well. But he was basically saying, you know, you should just wait and do the Twin Falls show. That puts you at about a 16-week prep, which is perfect. You'll come in nice and tightened. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. So he's saying that he would recommend doing that show instead. Well, the problem is that it's not a problem. I've already committed to this Boise show. I've always wanted to do this Boise show. It's local. It's easy for family and friends to get to. It's just a good overall show. And that's the one that I set my mind to. That's the one I committed to. So originally when I first started this, I wanted to do both. Like, I would love to do the Idaho Muscle Classic, which is June 3rd, and then do the NPC Showdown in Twin Falls. But the problem is the shows are really expensive. So for those who don't know, it's like, I already bought my NPC card, which is 125 bucks. That NPC card lasts me the entire year. Then you have, for each class registration in the show, it's $100. So if you wanted to do 2 classes, you can, but you have to pay $100 for each class. And then you also pay $100 for tanning. So, and that's all per show. So like this June 3rd show is going to cost me another 200 bucks. And if I wanted to do the Twin Falls show too, I'm having to pay another 200 bucks then, plus having to pay John for training for Big John Fitness for another 2 months, or for another month, sorry, but another $200. So it would basically be an extra $400 to do this second show. And it's just a lot of cash to spend on it. And I would love to. I think it would be amazing to get the experience under my belt. I would really love to compete in this Boise show, and then, you know, if I'm not perfect, then I at least have that, you know, Twin Falls show to back up on. And I also could compete in the true novice class here in Boise, which is strictly for people who have never competed before, which would be really nice, because then if I actually did well in that, then I could move up to a higher class, have a little bit more difficulty, and see where I stand amongst other people, or amongst better competitors, I guess. So therein lies my decision, or my tough decision that I have to make, because I have 2 weeks until I have to register for the Idaho Muscle Classic. There's a 2-week deadline, basically. You have to register within 2 weeks of the show. So I am going to work my freaking ass off for the next 2 weeks. Well, for the next 4 weeks for sure, but, you know, really try and dial in everything for the next 2 weeks. See where I can get. If I feel like I'm getting, you know, to a good point, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do the Boise show. And then when I'm done with that show, I still have 3 weeks until the next. So if I wanted, I can wait another week to fully decide if I want to do that. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I would basically have to decide by the time the show's there, because I would have to continue prep, like literally right after my show. He said like he would give me, my show's Saturday, he would give me Sunday as like an off day, like, you know, you can eat whatever, and then continue into prep for the next 3 weeks. It's a tough decision, guys. If money was no object, no brainer, I would do both shows. But my decision is, do I not compete in this Boise show and save the money because I'm not going to be 100% conditioned, and just compete in Twin Falls at the NPC Showdown? Or do I try and come up with 400 bucks in the next month and do that and then do both shows? Or do I just do the freaking Boise show and hope for the best? It's so hard. Tough decision. We're just gonna have to see. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Basically the next 2 weeks, like I said, if in 2 weeks from today I'm not where I feel I need to be, or I'm not at a point where I feel like I can really improve and get to where I need to be show ready, then I might not compete in Boise, and I might have to do the Twin Falls show. We'll see. Anyways, I did have some macro changes I told you guys I'd tell you about. This video is getting long, so I'm going to wrap it up here. But macro changes, I am now at 2,400 calories, so I dropped about 400 calories. I am at 325 grams of protein, 80 carbs, and 90 fat, roughly in those ranges. And I'm upping my water intake from about 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons a day, which is gonna be tough because I'm having trouble getting 1.5 gallons without peeing. I have to pee so bad. I don't know if you guys can tell the video's like shaking because I'm really antsy and I have pre-workout in me. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I know that some of you guys, I mean, I hope this video is not really informational to you guys. It's just more so kind of telling you where I'm at, how I'm feeling. Not necessarily even how I'm feeling, just kind of my mind state right now of what I have to do. But I'm 4 weeks out from this show, and it's not time to mess around. I gotta get serious about this. I mean, I've been serious this entire prep, but like, I mean, this is, I can't I gotta do it. I gotta get dialed in. I gotta, you know, just push those extra reps, you know, do whatever I gotta do to get it taken care of. But thank you guys again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe for more videos. We'll catch you guys here in the next video. I said video like 12 times, but don't even worry about it. See ya.